Hello and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be trying out the new raid. What's the name? Heigln? Heigln? Yeah, or Heigln. And this raid just was released 3 days ago after the weekly maintenance. So it is a dark boss. So I've put my light swordsman good together. Basically this week's pretty easy because all the contents, the score attack, grand battle redux, and the raid are all dark. So you can pretty much use the same light grid for all the battles, I guess. But yeah, this raid is a bit different to the last one. All the enemies are front row, so you can bring any front row targeting weapons that you want. I feel like it's a bit easier for DPS to play it, but it's harder for clerics because they actually need to move front for some mechanics. So let's pick a raid. We can join this level 19 one, since I don't have the stamp for that yet. Alright, so we've loaded in. So the raid's pretty straightforward for Guardian. Though you do want to try and grab aggro as soon as possible. But once you set up mitigation, you can just keep cycling your mitigation and your aggro. And just stay in the front line. For DPS, clerics, and archers, however, you do need to watch out for a few mechanics. So that you can dodge them. So there's basically 2 moves the boss uses that will hit anyone in the backline. And if you're in the front line, it will miss you. So if you're in the back line, you basically, at higher levels, you'll take damage that reduces your health down to 1. So it won't actually kill you, but it will reduce it to 1. And then a few seconds later, it will use a raidbuster, which hits both front and back rows, which will kill you if you are at the 1 health threshold. So the rest of the moves are fine to, I guess, stay front, but they are raid bosses, so okay, that's fine. They're raid busters, so you might want to go back to not take full damage on those. So you see the Guardian used glands, which immediately took the aggro off me, which was good because these single target attacks from the bosses hit pretty high. So the presence of death drifts in the air, that's one of the moves that you want to go front for. So see the cleric took quite a bit of damage there. And then afterwards, it uses a raid buster like that, so you want to go back. The darkness deepens is just a raid buster, so it's fine to stay back for this. Okay, I'll DK. And the presence of death again, so it's going to use the back move. Oh, it's dead already, but yeah, it would have reduced that cleric's health by quite a bit. After this, I might try a higher level raid just to show why you need to dodge in the front row of some of these abilities. Okay, so I found a level 51 raid. It's got a swordsman, guard, and cleric already, so it's pretty much set up. So it should be fine for us to join this one. Okay, from the music it sounds like they're already in battle. Okay, they've just started, so we got here in time. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a bit before the boss uses that move since it's a raid buster. And that's a single target attack. So the single target attack is magic, which is probably why swordsmen take a lot more damage since they have less magic defense. Alright, I'll move back for this raid buster again. It's going to hit both rows. And then we can go forward. The presence of death drifts in the air, that's another... Okay, so this is Blackwing, so yeah, Blackwing knows to go front, so you can dodge that. I was not fast enough to go back. So yeah, the raid buster straight after hits you pretty hard. I probably could have not used my... Yeah, I probably shouldn't have used my dual blades there, since they have a 1 second cast time. Alright, so he's res me, and I am back up. So yeah, sometimes you do need to wait a bit for the boss's moves to see what he's going to do. Alright, I'll move back for the raidbuster. Like that. Because if you miss the timing for these moves, you can very easily die. Okay, this should kill it. There we go. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward raid once you know which moves to look out for. I'd say it's probably a bit tougher on clerics since they need to be ready to use spears. But overall, it is not too difficult. Alright, nice, got a rank up. Okay, so before I end the video, I'll just point out the new options in the Fang shop. So I've already bought seed crystals and some cheaper red seeds. Then there's the usual 2 books of essence. There's all the standard accessories. Then there's dark element rainbow accessories. So I might just go and buy up the master scroll now. And then there's the plus plus armor, I guess, of the regular armor that you can get here. So the armor, and the souls for the plus armor. So this armor is basically for swordsmen. It's good in the main slot and in sub slots, especially against light bosses. So pretty good physical attack stat on the plus armor. And it has a physical attack passive, which is great, because that increases both our greatsword damage, axe damage, and our dual blades. And then the evasion increase is, well, it's not that impactful, and the accuracy increase is always nice. Yeah, so not a bad armor to pick up if you're a swordsman. It's also decent in the subgrid for guardians if you're missing dark armor. But I think most guardians will probably have picked up Cursed already from Dismount. Anyway, that marks the end of the video. Thank you all for watching.